All we hear are gunshots headed into war. Call of Duty ghosts and Battlefield 4. Emptying our clips and burying the bones. Rolling with a squad, we don't ever go alone. Staring down a barrel, pull the trigger till it blows. Skills so sick, we are putting on a show. Cause all we hear are gunshots, war is all we know. When we're playing Battlefield, when we're playing Go.
What's up, YouTubers? This is Skyhammer coming to you from Team Apex. We've been off the air for quite a bit due to some personal issues on my end. Back in September of last year, a buddy of mine, best friend, best man at my wedding, greatest guy in the world I know, biggest teddy bear you'll ever meet, was killed on one of his deployments in the Middle East. That hit me pretty hard. My wife gave birth. We moved into this wonderful new apartment. It's been kind of crazy. I have a 4-month-old, so yay to fatherhood and a bunch of other issues that happen. So for those of you guys that have been there for me, helping me get to where I am right now and come back onto YouTube, I thank you personally. I'm going to give you guys a big shout out at the end for those of you that are in here. But today we're going to be looking at the L85A2 by ICS, and we're going to first take a quick look back into the real steel version of it, which was the child of the SA-80, which was used to replace the FN-FAL in the United Kingdom's military, and is a very good gun. The L85A2 is the second generation of the L85 series. It's got a little brother and a big brother. We're going to discuss those videos. Well, we're going to make videos of them in another day. But today we're going to be looking at the assault rifle variant of this weapon. So without further ado, I give you guys ICS's L85A2 series assault rifle. Alright, first thing you're going to notice about this gun is the magazine is right here, which normally on M4s, AKs even, is not in the back. This is what we call a bullpup rifle. Alright, meaning all the forward motion of an M4 has been just moved behind the trigger. The trigger stays where it is. Everything else has been moved backwards. This allows use for close quarters. It allows you to actually add a little bit more into your barrel length. And overall, very effective. Some people can't get used to it, but we are going to look into that today. Alright, so I'm going to take a little step closer so we can start seeing some of the details here. Alright, so let's start off with the exterior look on this assault rifle. Then we're going to move to the internals, and then we're going to move back out to the hours for some bonus features, and then I'm going to rate this gun. Even though it's my personal, I still have a rating on it. I've come to my agreement on it. Let's do this. Alright, this thing can be slung, by the way, with 1 or 2 point sling. As you can tell in the back, we have those. And also, on the other side, we have a front mount right there. Alright, this thing has, of course, a carrying handle, iron sight setup. Unlike the Russians' Kalashnikov style designs, it falls more along with the M16. Alright. So here we got our bolt to adjust hop up. Alright, now to adjust hop up, we have this little switch right back here. Lift that up, boom, your bolt is now officially in place. To release it, you simply click the bolt back, let the boat go home. Once you let the boat go home, you're all good to go. Your safety is located right here on the right above the trigger. Right now it's on safe. You click this down and it's on fire. To reinstate the safety, you simply press in over here. Your selector switch for your firing mode, I'm going to turn this thing around, is right back here. This is your selector switch. Semi in full auto. I like to keep mine semi, personal preference. The iron sights on this weapon are actually very, very good. You can use the large people or tiny people right here. Now, we're going to actually, before I say anything else about that, I'll wait for later on that. Alright. So, you got your magazine. We discussed the mag release is actually right above the magazine. And here is actually where your battery is stored. Alright. Now, to get to your battery, you simply lift this up, and you push down this button at the top. You pull this guy up, allowing you access to your battery. Okay, now it will sometimes snag on your front sight. That is kind of normal. Slot that in, battery's all set to go. This gun uses a 9.6 volt battery. Giving you guys that heads up for those of you guys that love lipos. 9.6. Remember that. Comes with this. Alright. Has a very slight orange tip on it. So for those of you guys that do milsims and parks that actually allow you to not have orange tips, you can easily spray paint over that with some matte, flat black paint. You got your cheek rest right here. This is a right-handed firing weapon only. Sorry, this is not like the F2000 or any other ambidextrous like the AUG type weapons. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at disassembly. We're going to get started on that right now. Alright guys, so now we're going to disassemble our rifle. We're going to take a look at the internal components of what makes the L85 made by ICS so unique and the fun features about it. First things first, before we go into jumping into taking apart our rifle, make sure your magazine is out and you make sure your safety is on and your battery disconnected. This is pretty much general safety. Alright, now the ICS unique feature is it is held only by 2 bolts. There's one right back here and another one right here, right above your mag release. Alright, first one you have to disassemble. By the way, please follow my instructions. There's a saying in the Navy, there's always one. I'm sure it follows all the branches. Please, 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 for the love of God, follow some of the instructions I'm telling you, because I don't need you guys losing parts. I don't need you guys for some reason getting hurt or making some stupid decision in life. Please don't do that. That's your fair warning. Thank you. Alright, you're going to pop it out right here on this end. And we are going to pop it out until you pretty much hear a little click. And this allows you to remove your butt plate. Alright. Now, these pins will not go all the way out. They have a little locking mechanism, okay? So you remove your butt plate. Be careful. These are, as you can tell, 2 separate pieces. Don't lose them. And to disassemble your last one, you're going to kind of have to give it a little bit of a good push for the first few times you do this, because it's new, it's a little harder to do, but you're going to need to give it a little push. I used to use the butt end of a screwdriver. Works pretty good. Alright, so we pull our pin out. Pin's been pulled on the other side, by the way. Alright, that's how you do it. You pretty much pull. It is on a slight hinge system to remove your lower receiver and your upper receiver. Okay, let's take a look. What we're mainly looking at is the upper receiver right here. Okay, this is your upper receiver with your gearbox. Alright, so this is for if you want to make upgrades. By the way, this is capable of doing V2 upgrades according to the website. I don't make upgrades really. No need for this gun for me. This gearbox allows you to fire anywhere from 400 to 430 FPS as using .20s. I've somehow gotten mine down to 380, probably because I use heavier BBs. For all I know, that's probably the main reason. Alright, personally, I will remove the connectors. Black, looking at it this way, black is on your left, red is on your right. Okay, that is removed. Now we can safely remove our gearbox. Make sure you're grounded, just in case an electrical charge, I don't know. This is your gearbox. You're going to notice this piece right here. Okay, it's got a pin. That is your FPS adjuster. Yes, this thing has an FPS adjuster on it. You can make it fire a little bit harder, a little bit less. So, we are going to take a look at that. Alright, so it's a slight pin. It's a weird wire pin thingamajig. Apparently I'm having a hard time doing it. Give me a quick second, I'm grabbing my knife. Alright, sorry about that. that's gonna be a fun little thing for you guys to make fun of me on. I really don't care. Swiss Army. No, I'm not promoting them. No, I'm not pimping them out. So you remove the pin. A little bit of effort it's gonna take. All right. So the pin's been removed right here. See that? All right. Please remember what I said. Follow my instructions. This is the part that you guys need to do it. Push down. Pull the pin out. This is very highly spring loaded, okay? Like that. See that spring? That spring is keeping a lot of tension on this. Okay, now be careful when you're also handling this. It's got lube on it. Alright, don't want to mess that stuff up. Now you're going to notice this thing has 3 holes. The lower the hole is, the higher the the lower the FPS is going to be. The higher the pin means it's going to be at its highest. Middle is your standard. Okay, so you want undergassed, overgassed, standard, your choice. Right now I have mine set to standard. So if you are at an area that's really big jerks about what you can and can't do with your chronos and all that, this is a good way to get around it. So to insert this, it has a little groove on it. Match the groove up. Put it in until you find the hole. Take your pin once more and insert your pin into your gearbox. Alright. So we're going to push that in. Make sure it's nice and in all the way through to where you see the little nub on the other side. Okay. See the little slit? Now we're going to take that and reconnect it back in. Boom. We now have our gearbox set to a standardized firing of FPS. Alright, so time for the reassembly. I'm going to do it really in front of you. Reverse the entire process. Okay, reverse it. So hook your black on your left, red on the right, insert it in, put your upper with your lower, put the first pin in, put your stock back in, put that last pin in. We're good. So I'm going to do that. I just explained it. You can watch in slow motion if you want. Okay. I'm getting too old for this crap. Alright, here it is. Line it up with the hole. There we go. Now we are going to connect our leads. Right there. And right there. By the way, for those of you guys that may not think, I do not have a battery. There's no battery in this weapon right now. Because, well, I just don't need this thing discharged on accident. Knowing my clumsy luck. So then you reattach your hinge piece. And, ow. Just pinched myself. See? Safety. If you guys really want to wear safety gloves, go ahead. I really don't care. I figured out my issue. Your pin. I'll cut. Okay, you guys probably noticed there was a slight lapse. It's because I was struggling. It's because my lower pin was in the way of me putting my upper receiver back in. So make sure you pull that last pin as far out to the left as you can. And we're going to put our first pin in. First pin is being difficult. Like I said, the last pin like this is kind of on the difficult side. There we go. Alright, I'm going to show this part. Here's your buttstock. See the little prongs? Your open part on your sling goes towards the bottom. Remember that. Goes towards the bottom. Alright, next we are going to reinsert this part into our weapon. Goes down, then up like that. Make sure you're pretty much clear because sometimes the wiring will at times get in the way of what you want to do in life. And as like right now, they kind of are being a pain in my butt. So you got to kind of snake it over the side of your gearbox. But that's part of the fun about this. You need to learn. Alright, there we go, guys. Fully reassembled L85A2 series assault rifle. Alright, it's pretty good. Like I said, it is a little tricky. Even I sometimes have an issue with this from time to time. Not so much like bad issues, just me being clumsy. So, but you just now saw how to disassemble, adjust your FPS, and what the internals kind of look like for your L85. Alright YouTubers, this is the last part of the video where we're going to cover bonus features, pros, cons, and finally the ultimate rating and the end of our video. Sad time, I know, boo-hoo. But we're going to talk about something. For those of you guys that are attachment whores, attachment folks out there that you don't like iron sights, you want the 40 times zoom long range super tactical scope with heartbeat sensor built in that's a fake. If you want that, cool. You want an ACOG, red dot, hollow, EOTech, whatever you guys want to slap onto this thing, it's not happening. That's right, I just said it's not happening. Because this is a British gun, they're very special over there sometimes. And this gun comes with their own rail. So we're going to show this thing to you. If you notice, there are no grooves. Now, there is, made by Matrix, and I forget one other company, there is a ACOG scope specially designed for the L85A2 series assault rifle, and that you can buy if you want it. I don't really like the look of it, not my type of thing, plus I already have a sight. So, you can actually go, ICS makes these for 20 bucks. It is a rail system. That's right, now you can slap on whatever you want. Alright, whatever you want. For example, me. I like to carry EOTech. And of course, this is another video for another day. I'll tell you guys where I got this. But for now, this is how I run. With an EOTech on my L85. Beautiful sight. Now, to get this to this point, you need to take off your front and carrying handle. The front side requires a large flathead screwdriver, and the carrying handle portion requires a Phillips and the large flathead screwdriver. Small Phillips though, and it has to be long because you have to reach down through this wonderful hole right here to unscrew your tiny little bolt. After that, you slap it on, slap on the new rail system, and you're all set to go. So let's talk about the bad, then we'll go to the good, and then we'll end the video. So what are the cons to this gun? I'll tell you. Even my favorite gun has cons. Alright, first off, we're going to go start from the front. This right here. I get it. You look at this gun, there is nowhere to put a battery but in the carrying handle. I just wish this was a little bit easier to access. Instead of having to flip this open, push a button, slide it back in. Wish it was a little bit easier to access. Okay? I get it. They went for full effect, full realism. I love that fact. The rail, that's my other con. I had to pay 20 bucks for a rail. Like I said though, they went for the realistic look for this, so I can't get too mad at that. Alright. I've never had it, and I think. For those of you, it's a con for you guys maybe, for these guys that are not used to bullpups, the fact of reloading from the rear, you're not going to be that fast as a tactical reload. I hate to say this, you're not. Okay, that's the con to this gun right there. So let's jump to the pros. Very reliable, very durable, great FPS rate, and you know, has good range. It actually really does. Now, fun thing about this gun is this gun is super back heavy. Some of you guys may say, I don't like back heavy. Back heavy is too bad. I like perfectly balanced. No, I love back heavy. Here's my reasoning behind this. Your barrel's light. Your back's heavy. If you already have this thing sling, barely any effort goes into raising your gun to the firing position. Alright? And, well, overall, this is a very well-built gun. You may not be fast on reloading, but you'll be fast on the draw. And that is very important. Very important. You can always take a second or two to hide and reload. But, time to judge. What is my judge out of 10? 10 being perfect, 1 being crap, and 0 being ultimate crap. I'd give this gun a 9. I know. I'm going to give my favorite gun a 9 out of 10. I doubt I'll ever find a perfect gun. Like I said, there's just a few cons on this thing that do knock it down to the 9 spot. But overall, this gun, she's great. She's reliable. Run a little over $300. You can actually find them on sale on eBike right now. I recommend, if you know a good airsoft place, go down and pick up yourself an ICS L85. You will not be disappointed. Like I said, overall great. Get used to the bullpup design. You'll be good. Golden days. Easy day, just like cake. Alright, so last thing, of course, I said I was going to do some shout outs to a couple of the guys. For those of you that do not know, yes, I'm 21. Yes, I'm a grown-ass man, and I have a kid, and I'm married. But I have found out that airsofters tend to hide. We're very hard to find. We're very hard to find good groups. Either you encounter the tryhards, the little kids that know nothing, or the guys out there like me, which we just try to have fun. I actually found out through a buddy of mine that there was a group of airsofters hiding amongst the app called iFunny, where they post pictures and, you know, tell everyone about what we're doing. So I'm on there. Look me up, Team Apex. I'll put that in the description below. We do actually have a Vine. We actually just now started a Vine. Really nothing on it. We're going to be starting that up, and of course now we have our YouTube channel. Eventually we'll start up a Facebook, but that's going to be ways down the line. So a couple people I like to give a shout out to. One of them is God Made the World. He's part of the Wolverine Airsoft group. That link is going to be down below for his YouTube channel. Go check him out. Great guy. Wonderful dude. The Wookiee, I forget the last few digits, but he has a YouTube channel too. Go check him out. Kentucky Airsoft. Centex Airsoft, you're from Texas. A couple of you guys, I can't really remember off the top of my head, but you guys were there for me. You guys helped me out through a lot of my crap. So I really appreciate you guys helping me get back on the saddle. So I do thank you guys for all that. 3 things I need you guys to do, actually. I need you guys to hit that like button. I need you guys to hit that subscribe button. And also go all the way down there and drop a comment on what gun you guys want to see next. We actually have access to the store called No Limit Airsoft in Temecula, California. They are willing to let us use their store for grabbing airsoft guns to do gun reviews. So talk to the manager and all of them guys over there. Big shout out to actually No Limit, because they got me my rail and this gun. Great group of guys. They do have military discounts. I recommend checking them out. But for all that, we will be seeing you guys soon. Tell me what gun you guys want to see. Tell me what I can do to improve my channel. What can I do to improve? Should there be certain things I talk about more? Should there be less things I talk about? Please let me know. Please let me know, because I want to make this channel as great for airsofters and video gamers alike. So please drop hints, drop comments, drop what type of gun you guys want to see next. Alright, my Wi-Fi has been a little funky right now, so videos will be posted for now on Sunday, so you're probably going to see 1 or 2 videos posted a week. 1 game, 1 airsoft, that's the plan. So once again, from Team Apex, I'd like to thank you guys. This is Skyhammer 900 signing out.
Check this battlefield, baby. Call of Duty can say goodbye, cause it's going down like the skyscraper in Shanghai. These maps are
This is what is known as a bullpup design weapon. My magazine just fell out. My magazine just fell out.
Frostbite is the engine, spectacular graphics, attack from the back with the blast of a magnum, rolling dice until my death. I'm in a tank, in a helicopter, in